Hello there, this is Malak, and welcome to episode 15 of my Ostranauts long play thing. Yeah, we upgraded the ship, built the back of it, because you might have skipped last episode, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe you heard me say that there was a chance people did skip the last episode at the end of last episode, and have waited feverishly for a few days for this episode. But either way, what we have got is a potential enemy. Looks like a pirate in a vac suit on this ship with some dead people. Yeah. Hang on. Bernardo Rivers demolished Bernardo Rivers' lower abdomen with a random wound. Gasping for air. Oh. Highlighted in red? I don't remember what normal people on the station get highlighted in. Dead bodies highlighted in white. Probably, I'm guessing yellow is highlight. But either way, we have a gun and a knife. So, oh my god. Cocoon. What the fuck? What does cocoon mean? Well, I mean, I know what cocoon means, but... Planned. Yeah, he's gonna try and rob me. Okay. Let's see combat options. Jeez. I don't know how I whipped his upper chest with a pistol, but I did. I'm assuming I mean, I've hit him twice, but I don't really know anything about, like, what's he looking like, his health. He's hampered by lack of skill in an EVA suit. Does that mean that... What's the difference between, so a slash, cutting and bleeding wounds, or stab? Slash them. He's going to attempt to powerfully strike me. Okay, so I sliced him. I'm gonna stab him. Ethan demands surrender from you. No! I've shot you multiple times and stabbed you. Can I, like, see... Oh, he dead. Oh. No. Wait, what? I'm confused as to what's going on. I am dodging. Cancel action. Oh, okay. So and then slash him. And now stab him. Oh, he's terrified. Good. I'm gonna slash at him. He's not got a spacesuit on. Stab time. I think that I've destroyed his suit. He tries to surrender to me. I mean, he's not even in a suit. If I just wait, will he just die? Just wait for his reply. I think he is surrendered as I think maybe he is already surrendered, but he's in a vacuum at the moment, so he's gonna die. I'm not particularly concerned. But he is still got the knife. Now, how do I know what injuries, if any, I have? The fight was really, really problematic. Like it's really drained me. Maybe I should just leave him in this hard vacuum where he's going to die horribly. Right, what's the gig again? Who was it? Bernardo Rivers. He has surrendered. So he's sort of now... Oh, he's sleeping. He's blacking out because he's been awake 72 hours. Okay. I'm just gonna strip him bare. I'm gonna pick up this case. It's done that, but I think it's... Yeah. It's not a good case. But whatever he's got in there, I'm sure it'll be useful. I don't trust this guy. But they are sleeping in a vacuum. So I'm going to make a broad assumption that they're fucked. Yeah, okay. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get my toolbox. Lock the door, and then if he decides that he's gonna try and get in where there's air, oh, he's as far as I'm concerned, he dared, you know, he's sacrificed his life by attacking me. This particular thing is a treasure trove. Now, obviously, we've got that gig. We've got 20 minutes left to get the maximum reward. But that's not gonna stop me getting a couple of oxygen canisters at least. Just the big ones. And then we're going to leave this pirate here. Like, is there a way I can turn him in? Anything else that's actually worth me getting? You never know. This crate might be, you know, worth something. Can't put it there for some reason. There we go. Oh, it's because I just technically wasn't. I don't think he's going anywhere. I'm going to be honest. I think he's out for the count, you know. So I'm just gonna get back home with my I would say ill-gotten gains, but they're not ill-gotten at all. That actually didn't even count 8. I just happened. I mean, yes, I remembered the dolly had a capacity of 8 and specifically counted the 8 best cans to. Yes. Okay, let's shove the dolly in there. And I'm gonna briefly have a little look in here again, but we're then just going to leave. So I managed to defend myself against a random idiot, which maybe not actually as awesome as it sounds. Most certainly not actually. It's not got the right kind of walls. And I want that reward. Well, Ethan, you're an idiot. But I'll have your helmet. And I'm literally going to make sure that while I'm sat in a pilot seat, he can't get at me. Because I'm not being that. I'm not being that guy that dies stupidly. Okay, gigs. We've got 17 minutes to pull off the big gig. The big gig? I think I can pull off the big gig. I just need to make sure that, you know, toolbox goes down. Backpack goes in hand. We take off a suit, put on some trousers, take off a helmet, put that on there. Boot. Boot. Come on, boot. Knife. Backpack on back. And I'm just going to have the gun and the knife on me. I'm then going to use the nav thing. We're going to hail shit, 0 range, undock, release clamps, switch to nav, back up a bit. Now we've got the vacuum of space. He's not in the airlock. Good. I'm just making sure. This is the first time I've had bad people, like, messing with me. Okay. Time to fire the thrusters. And we're going to get up to about a kilometer a second, maybe? I'm going to go for a long burn. You see, the top speed is irrelevant, assuming this is a proper sim, you know, space sim thing. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. See that? That's traversal velocity. So obviously you don't want to be missing them too easily. Okay, we're still traveling at about a kilometer a second. 2 minutes ETA. We had to burn some fuel for that, but it's a bit of nitrogen. I'm not particularly concerned. Okay. Just burning a little bit just to skim past the rock. I'm also gonna reverse thrust to slow down a bit. "27 seconds till..." That's just the asteroid itself. Let's clear the asteroid. Match speed, please. We're pulling some G's, but we're fine. We're gonna check the gigs. 10 minutes. We should be fine. I had to really push then. Unmatch the speed. Hail the ship. Docking, please. Any old bay. "50 meters a second. Damn it. We're just gonna drift in. Reverse thrust a little bit. Clamps engaged. Fucking yeah. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, I can't because the door's locked. Access lock. Can't. Closed. Can you just, like, not lock me in, please? Access lock. Can't get to... What the fuck are you talking about? Access lock. God damn it. Well, I was locked in for a second then. It kept zooming in weirdly then. My gigs. Turn in. Platinum tier payout. Yeah. Probably shouldn't be walking around with a gun. Yeah, let's just put the gun back in my pants. A gun and a knife specifically. There we go. Okay. That was a whole thing. We done another gig. Next, I'm not going to do another murder investigation. That was just a bit further away, so I liked it. I kind of feel like I should have investigated that Ethan guy a bit more, like, try to arrest him? Are there such things as handcuffs in this game? Can I cable tie him? Could I have dragged him onto my ship and secured him somewhere? I mean, I've got no cells, but building a cell wouldn't be too difficult, I suppose. Like, are there non-lethal weapons like stun battens or tasers, you know? So you could make a little room and shove them in there, and then lock the door with a code. So you could definitely do stuff like that. But it'd be interesting to see if there is that game mechanic, I guess. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, I was mentioning about how these cases are a bit crap. So, yes, you can carry them in your hand. But it's... Oh, I mean, I'll have that battery. In fact, this crate has everything that you kind of need for a Bingham suit. But literally, it's a dumb case. I think, did I actually have... You know what? Let's because I don't actually need... So that's got 4.8 kilopascals, that's got 11, so that's got more. That condition's a bit knackered. The CO2 filter's a bit So none of that I actually want to keep. Let's drag this and sell everything, because I feel like the thrust on this ship is actually better. Like, I think that I have improved things. And there's a drinks pouch in this one. Okay. Carrying my 2 briefcases, I am just gonna go to the shop and sell them. So basically, I'm not interested in this Bingham Power things. We've already got a spare one anyway. The water I'll actually keep. The 2 crates, I'm uninterested. Yes, you can carry them, but geez, they take up so much space on the ground, and they've only got a 3x3 grid. They're basically rubbish. First things first, we can't get rid of the intakes, but we can get rid of all these oxygens. So just the oxygen tanks alone is nearly 25,000. Boom. The smart crate, we get rid of it and all of its contents. That crate as well. There's not a huge amount of money in that, but it is what it is. Accept. Hang on a second. Am I wearing my shoes? I am wearing my shoes. That is good. And now we're going to trade here for these thrusters. They're not worth much, but that means they wouldn't be that much to buy. Well, maybe. But either way, I don't care. Because the bottom line is, we have now a lovely thing. Oh, we've got that knife on the ground that I guess it's a spare knife? I need to wash, and apparently I need to go to sleep, but I don't know how to sleep, so that's a thing. I kind of want to just go out to another ship, like now. Okay, first things first. Maybe I should install my sink. Okay, I'm going to move some things around. I'm also going to grab my toolbox. Yeah, gonna grab my toolbox, and I'm gonna uninstall this battery charger. Let's move it there. Then I can squeeze the dolly further into that corner. Kinda. Just need to move this backpack. I mean, the sink itself had water in it. Because that's apparently how sinks work in this game. Yeah, they don't seem to be, let's just restore that wall a little bit. Yeah, they don't seem to require plumbing, but it might be that... Yeah, because look, it's got a lot of water. Well, it's got a lot of capacity and quite a bit of water. So I guess I can now freshen up with water. Wow, I've got a sink in my ship. I ain't got a toilet, but I got a sink. And let's see how clean I become. I become pretty clean. Nice. Now I'm curious, when I replenish things, will it replenish the sink of water? That's an interesting thing. Well, actually, while I'm thinking on that subject, yeah, pay all of the Port Authority things. I love how they've broken it down. Fuel connection fee, air connection fee, power hookup disconnect. All of those are if I then use this terminal. But you have to pay them regardless. Because you just do. There isn't actually a water thing. I mean, it's an alpha, this game. Or beta, or... I think it's a beta, an alpha. I don't know. What is the ferry thing, anyway? Oh, that's just, like, literally me being able to travel to other places. You know. So I wouldn't even have to fly there. I could just hop on a transport, a local shuttle, and good to keep in mind, I think. What are they all doing in my airlock area? The little shits. What are you guys doing? That's it. Yeah, you get out of here. Stop flirting in. I mean, it's a private area, so I suppose if you want to flirt, here's the place to do it, I suppose. But get your own. Get a room. Just get a room. I swear to God, people just taking liberties in my kind of dock. This is my dock while my ship's here. Get out of here. Still, having a sink is good. Actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna see what, if anything, like lights I can get. Do a little shopping trip. Now, I remember from the last time, there didn't seem to be anything like that. But I could go to that furniture place in the other area. There might be more luck there. Yeah, because this is kind of a... Let's go to the supplies here. This is more like clothing and equipment. Although, weirdly enough, there's ablative core liners. Yeah, the flasks are so expensive because they come filled with water. A CO2 canister. I think it would be useful to have one. Or maybe not, because wouldn't that then require the scrubber? No, because that's bonding the... Yeah, because that's creating water and lithium carbonate. Is that an actual chemical reaction? Because that's lithohol or something like that. I don't know what that actually is, but a lithium, oxygen, hydrogen. An oxygen-hydrogen bond coming from a carbon atom normally implies some kind of alcohol, but lithium, oxygen, hydrogen, obviously the lithium, in that order, it'd be single bonds both sides. Bonds with CO2 to produce lithium carbonate and H2O. With it being two H's, it would have to have two lithiums. Lithium ox, whatever. And lithium carbonate would be like a CO bond or something like that, wouldn't it? Is carbonate, would it be like a double bond to a carbon and then double bond out to an oxygen? Yeah, would that be like lithium 2? Would be Li2CO. I'm doing it. I'm googling it. What was it? It was lithium carbonate CO2 scrubbers. Lithium carbonate. Well, firstly, I want to know what lithium carbonate is. Lithium carbonate, blah, blah, blah. Li2CO3. I was not expecting that much oxygen. But I was actually very close. Yeah, so instead of Li2CO, it was Li2CO3. And according to this, it's a bit weird. The lithium kind of exists as positive ions. They don't actually form as directly part of the molecule. So yeah, you end up with the carbon with 4 bonds, bonding with 3 oxygens, which means 2 of the oxygens have a spare electron in there. I'm just looking at the diagram here. Which provides negative charges on those 2 oxygens, which then I'm guessing balances with the 2 lithium ions, which are positively charged because they have empty slots in their rings, their electron shells. And I'm guessing that they just kind of exist as a soup. And it's really useful as a part of lithium-ion batteries, according to the Wikipedia thing. Okay. I quite like that. It's apparently a white salt. Oh, lithium carbonate. Oh, yeah, I knew I'd heard that before. Lithium carbonate is also like a mood stabilizer for medical things, for helping with various mood disorders, bipolar, etc. And I remember lithium carbonate, I'm pretty sure, was quoted in Red Dwarf in one of their best episodes. I think it might have been season 4 or 5. I'm leaning 5. Back to Reality. It was one of their best episodes, and it was beautiful. A beautiful episode, really, just how it fucks with you. And yeah, it was a whole thing. It was a good thing, but a whole thing. I'm just having a look around. See, I could get myself a brand new laser torch to replace the kind of knackered one that I've got. But I also might get myself 2 brand new backpacks because the other ones are just a bit tatty. I don't think it matters too much, but it's a bit tatty. Okay, well, I've still got my toolbox. I don't need that. I need sleep, but I don't know how to have sleep. I don't know how to have sleep. I bet I bet there's a few of you out there that could relate to that, actually. Hang on. The bed. How much space does this take up again? When I try to install it specifically. 2x4. I have the space to be able to do this. Oh my god, I could actually... Yeah. Huh. Maybe. Just seeing how we can make it like a mini corner with a bed and a fridge and keep the sink kind of a deal. But I think I could... Sorry, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Maybe I shouldn't. Actually, I should probably just go find furniture. I'm going to go on the transit, and I'm going to see what furniture we can get, because I quite like this one, because this furniture kiosk in this location has some interesting stuff. Should have taken the dolly, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up with multiple things. Okay. Bar table, dining table, space stool, chair, seats, blah blah blah, signal box, terminals. Jukebox. I mean, I kind of feel like I want some of these. I like An analog sealed unit jukebox manufactured with 5 starter tracks and room for expansion by certified BEDAT technicians only. Only 3 tracks work. The other 2 produce either silence with a repetitive metronomic tick or a painful hissing with periodic faint impressions of far off, possibly inhuman spoken words. What the fuck? But I kind of want it. Kind of want it. An access hatch. See, that would be useful. Could do. I assume it's... Oh, but then again, look at these. These kinds of... I bet they're bigger than 2x4, though. I bet they're bigger than a 2x4, which we don't really have the space for. Exercise machines, sinks, toilets, fridges, heaters, coolers, blah, blah, blah. Contaminant and CO2 scrubbers, so expensive. Posters. Some struts for just connecting ship bits together. Lots of floors. In fact, that's actually a lot of kind of floors. Look at the pretty pastel colors. And look at the quantities, like 21. This is like, if you don't mind love hearts all over the floor of your ship, this is a way of getting large quantities of flooring. Oh, a window angled wall. Oh, is this like a wall that's literally a window? I mean, I assume so. That would be cool, having a little window looking out into space. And then obviously you've got all of the other things like the underfoot silo storage. I should probably just get one. I really, really should. We've got racks, but I actually quite like the bins. We've got bulkhead bins. I don't like the brown, though. Here we go. I like these things. Yeah. Reserve. That's what that is called, is the color, the theme. Whereas that's vanilla, that's reserve. And that is mocha. I prefer the reserve. I guess I should just grab it, drag it back to the ship, and then come back with the dolly. Because I think I want to get a storage bay. It looks big. He looks big. And whilst I don't mind the racks, I'm kind of leaning toward the bins at this point. So let's get a bin. Drag that back to the ship. Drag. Transit. I mean, I assume this will come with me since it's in my inventory technically. Like it's on my inventory thing. Yes, you know, there it is. See, the idea will be, actually, is to have the bins in the middle, not at the bottom there. Just shove that there for now. It's good storage. It's good storage. And then I think I want the dolly. Which, of course, is a problem if I buy something that doesn't fit in the dolly. Because then I have to abandon the thing or the dolly. Well, containers won't fit in the dolly, but I'm thinking more like, what was I thinking? More like just like the jukebox. And there was something else I wanted as well, like the underfloor it's storage again. So probably not a good idea. But I do want the storage. And I was thinking about that corner window thing, wasn't I? That one. Window angled wall. It's 822, but I kind of do. But I kind of would like a whole wall to be. Let's buy one, see what it looks like. I know I can't install it here, but... Oh. Change layout. Ooh. Okay. I'm getting more. I'm gonna get some windowed walls. Yeah. Why the hell wouldn't I at this point? That looks like they're gonna be quite good. I'm just having a glance at these things. Yeah. Okay. Do we get 4 in total? No, we should get... Six in total. I don't know why 6 in total sounds like a good idea, but 8 also sounds good. Anything else we want? Well, I did say that I wanted some entertainment systems. The access hatch I will grab and have a little look. An auto air vent. Oh, I like that. That looks better. And it automatically closes when bad things happen. When sensing unsafe oxygen pressure on either side. I like that because I could actually put 2 of them in the ship, and then I could open it up and then it would keep things good, keep things sweet. Wall light, color customizable. Fucking wall lights that I can change the color. Let's just click buy on these and see how much space it all takes up. Because it might take up a bit of space. I like how it just juggles everything, like it's being stupid. Stupid. Not stupid, but stupid. Oh, hi. Waiting for... No. Okay, there we go. So we've got enough stuff, and I want the jukebox. I think I settled on the jukebox. Maybe I get the TV. Arcade cabinet. How big does that look? Looks pretty big. Could be a 2x3. That's pretty big. Yeah. Oh, I like how you can tell just by the price that sink comes full of water and that one doesn't. Because the price difference is huge. Let's get the jukebox. And we're gonna leave it at that. And again, it's abandoned the dolly for the jukebox, even though the jukebox would have fit perfectly in the dolly. Right, that's cool. Now I have windows that I can look outside and bask in the glory that is space. Probably. I mean, I don't know for certain. But I kind of feel like this is a good upgrade. And then I was going to run off and start building walls. Instead, I've bought a load of walls. It works. It works. Because now I'm going to replace some walls with windows. Actually, putting windows, like, in the sides in the engineering is not a terrible idea. Just a little bit. Like, I could put a single window in each side of there and then use the rest of them in here for, like, a living space. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Dolly, go there. Dolly, go there. Put the toolkit there. I just like the fact that I can lock these doors so there's no accidental. Like I can clicky, 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 and it's just like, nope. Oh, but the game says nope as well. So I think... Now, having your bed directly below the sink, not necessarily a good idea. But, I don't care. Hang on, where did all the lights go? Are they in my inventory? Yeah, they are! I just forgot about the lights for a second. Look at both my hands. I'm just kind of like, behold the RGB lighting system. Okay. I'm actually just going to go straight back. Pick this up. Don't drag it around like an ape. There we go. So the question is... Oh, here we go. I can't walk over the sleeping mat? Really? That's just weird. But, actually, leaving it like that while it's rolled up at the side... See, that's a nice warm colour, yeah? A nice warm colour. We're then going to uninstall this. And install it. For now, I'm just going to install it there. So it's next to the other ones. They'll probably end up getting put somewhere else, but that's that. And I don't know why. I've got nothing to put in it yet. But I just kind of want the fridge. I don't know. There's something about it that just screams that it needs to be installed. Oh, hang on. I need to move this backpack, apparently. It didn't like the backpack being there. And again, it may not be... Oi, just do it. So it may not be the nicest little spot to sleep. In fact, actually, I've probably done this a bit wrong anyway. In fact, I have done it a bit wrong, haven't I? Shouldn't probably put that there. Let's put the sleeping bag over there for a second. You can almost hear my brain working, can't you? So I think I would rather... It's because it's... There we go. Oh, come on. Oh wow, look, I've got over 10% on all these various things. And then I'm gonna put, like, I should probably get one of those pale-coloured storage things to make it look like an actual kitchen kind of a deal. You know what I mean? And then the bedroll can just be kind of shoved in the corner there, and it can just roll out as and when needed. Now, there's a whole bunch of things in here, like these wall segments and that wall segment that just kind of need to be stored somewhere. But that's kind of where things like this bin come in. And now I just need to think, is that the place where I want the bin to go? Maybe. What I know I do want, God, time was running away there, is I want a white one there, just to fit in with the kitchen. Damn it. I mean, I know the white ones are there, the vanilla range. Fuck it, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna immediately go back there, have a little brief think, what else do I want? Nothing jumps out at me yet, so therefore I'm just gonna go transit. There. And I'm gonna end up doing this whole thing of grabbing one of those bins. I do like the bins. They've got that restriction of having to be against the wall. But I think that it's worth it for the ground space that you get from being able to shove things underneath them, you know? Here we go. Bulkhead bin ×2, blah blah blah, go. Does this even cost me money? I think just the mass transit is free, which is kind of wild in a way. Like, this, in this kind of world, this universe, as portrayed, kind of suggests that, pretty much everything is just gonna cost you. Now, what I'm gonna put in there, I don't know. But it kind of looks like a medicine cabinet, doesn't it? I've got the sink for washing up, I've got the fridge for food, when I ever put food in it. Yeah. The bed that can roll away when I'm not using it. I almost feel like the bed should go in this bottom corner and then the recharging station's like that, but that's fine, in fact. Which makes it even better, in my opinion. We can turn around and just shove the, under that cupboard. Make free space. See, that's why the bin's a good idea. Kinda wanna move that bin up one. Might have to detach that light. Look at the fact I've just got a full set of RGB lights now as well. I mean, they're not technically not RGB lights, I know that, but now will this just let me install this? No, because the light is there. There's a possibility I'll be able to just put the light in there anyway. But I don't need to put the light there. The orange light, I actually sort of don't even want now. Because, like, why would I want an orange light when I've got full-on RGB lights? You know what I mean? You see there, I can put the light where where that bulkhead is. Which I'm gonna do. Look at that! Isn't that much better? It's like loads better. Like the exterior lights, whatever. Look at that. And now I can't get to it. How can you not get to it? You moron. That makes no sense. Like, it's literally there. I'll uninstall it. Then install it there. Set it to green. God damn it. And then what I can do is I can then, well, hopefully I can detach this light and then just it stays green, one would assume. One would hope. It's not, it's gonna go blue. Go blue. Blue's fine, whatever. See how far away I can be to install it, but to change the color? Nah, you've got to be inside it. Yeah. That's a thing. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't care. See, we've got that crate there, but we could move that there and then that there. Now this will probably prevent me from changing the colour of this one as well, but blue is actually okay. But I'm going to see anyway. Nah, it doesn't, don't want it. Looking good. That's looking good. Because you can walk over the dolly to get to things. So I can still get to all the charging things. There's space for the bed if I need it. This vent can kind of go there, can it? I actually don't know. It can. Oh my god, the number of times it's just lagging to the point where it just locks up. Look, you can even see from the fading, suddenly freezing up. So I think I want to do this. This is a magic vent. Far better than the crappy ones that I salvaged. Though I can actually then disassemble those. But yeah, this vent's also going to go down at the bottom somewhere. That's a good point. Can you install things like these vents on the doors? Oh, you can. You little beast. Well, but I'm not stupid. Not entirely stupid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take my shoes off. Put my suit on. Nope. Nope. Put my backpack there. Now get my suit on. Put on the helmet. And now I'm going to install the smart vent in the wall. I like the fact that you can be put in the door as well, but I feel like that's probably not a good idea. Ooh, what is that? Unable to comply. Adding tasks now. I see. Yeah. Okay, slow down a little bit, dude. It's locked up again as I'm trying to slow it down. Okay, there was a brief low pressure warning, which immediately sealed both vents. Even that one sealed. I'm going to open that one. I like that. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So basically, when I finally do put the walls up in this lower half of the ship, and I can pressurize that, that vent will be open, the door will be open, blah blah blah. But then if ever there's a depressurization, or there's a situation where like I have to go out, what I can do is I can just open up like a hatch. Did I buy that hatch? Did I buy the hatch? I did buy the hatch. What does it look like? Okay, so the red bits have to be solid blocks. So you build it into a wall, which is what I assumed. So I could build it into like this wall here, build up the rest of that wall, or I can do whatever. You know what I mean? I'll figure something out, and then that area can be depressurized. That auto vent will shut. Nice. Very nice. These windows, though, you know? The windows, man. The windows. I do want that control panel. The signal box. The signal box was actually quite nice to have. And weirdly enough, you can kind of fit it almost bloody anywhere. But I like the idea of it being somewhere like that, because it's more of like it's in a control panel that's, I don't know, it's near the control center. It leaves things accessible, so I can still get to the walls behind, because that control panel's a high up thing? Wall mounted thing? I don't know what to call them. Wall mounted's probably the correct way of doing it. Oh, and it's remembered. Is that supposed to switch it off? I thought it was. Okay, let's detach them in the off chance that there's some kind of So there's an air pump. There's an air pump. There's the heater. There we go. So we turn them all off. Ooh. I could, instead of putting a lock on here... I could attach it to the control box, then power it down. So now that the door's powered down, I can't get through that unless I power it up. So now what I can do is I go to this control panel and I do everything. I kind of feel like the control panel should now be next to the door because it's kind of... Yeah, I'm going to uninstall it and see if its settings are now remembered. Install. There. And if it does just override everything again, well, it's not. Yeah, so it when it detaches, it loses connection with things. So first things first, door. Second thing, the pump. Then that pump, then that. So we turn the heater, the pump. Oh, it's frozen again. Okay, there we go. So now we can go outside and it will depressurize, but it won't fight it. It'd be interesting to see how much this preserves its atmosphere. What was I going out for? Windows. That's what I was going out for. Let's grab the dolly and drag it out. Yeah, we know there's a problem, we know. Oh, look at that. That vent closed, and it's only alerting me to the nitrogen. The nitrogen's slightly lower, but the oxygen's fine. So that vent closed quickly enough that that small area is fine. I like it. Okay, let's install... Okay, there we go. It's a shame about the conduits. Although, what I can do... well, actually, what happens when you install this weird version? Oh, I see. It's kind of like rotated? Maybe? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just change the layout of both, install everything on the right-hand side with the second style, and then I'm going to install everything on the right-hand side with the alternative style, whatever that is. Ah, so it is specifically like weird shaped. Okay. No, that's fine. I might want more glass though, because I kind of feel like this much glass in engineering is kind of cool, and I kind of want more. And there's the other benefit of this being like walls I can just buy. I know they're expensive, but I feel like the corner walls are not of any use whatsoever. So I'm just going to kind of just change the layout of all of them. It's just, I think it's fancy having glass. I just wish the conduits were kind of invisible, or like floor conduits. Can you have hidden floor conduits? I don't know. I just like it. And then we're going to install this access hatch. Let's put it on the floor for now. This wall on the floor for now. The dolly can just kind of go back to where it was. Install a bit of wall here. And then install this access hatch. Oh, I can't do it yet because then that actually has to be... Okay, well, let's uninstall this then. Install it there. Normally I like to do the corners first, but yeah, we're going to have an access hatch. And then this access hatch... What's the... I don't know which way around it really does. I guess we're just going to install it and see. Okay, it's slow to open, as they say, but it does open and allow you to walk out. So this is like without having to destroy everything. Okay. I'm fine with that. Okay. So we've now got the beginnings of something else on the way now. I like how this door is just, like... Let's close the door. And there we go. Nice. So now this is now powered down. And we're safe. Okay. Well, we've installed some glass walls. We probably will install glass walls in here at some point as well. But I feel like I need more. More. Before we really go for it. But by doing that, we then have even fewer walls to salvage from other vessels in order to finish this off. I just need 3 there, 3 there. And then another 4 down there. So 10. And then that's minus however many windows I put in. Which I may just end up getting one more window and installing it there and being done with it. Oh my god. Let's have a very quick. Yeah. Well, I'm going to swap that window out after this episode. So at the beginning of next episode, we should have a window in this place. Maybe I'll rearrange the lights on the exterior a little bit or whatever. I'll figure it out. There's things to do. There's definitely things to do. And I'm really liking how the ship's starting to come together as being almost like a mini home away from home. Which means that with enough... I mean, battery power would be the only other thing that would limit my progress. But I could slap another battery in. I'm going to expand the ship at some point even bigger. So, yeah. We could have a massive, massive battery array to keep the thing going. And then beds and food and... I mean, that's far future. But I think it's good. So yeah, that's what's going to happen at some point. Just need some walls now, don't we? Yeah. Anything that I owe? No. Good. Okay. So yeah, that's that for it. We're doing well. We're getting some stuff done. Until next time, I bid you farewell, and of course, cheerio.